I don't know if the alpha build's actually gonna be playable or not because people have been talking about it, but I haven't. Okay, stop. My dad will get me in so much trouble.
So someone either had too much time on their hands, or that right there was your first look at the alpha build menu for Call of Duty 2020 Zombies. Someone tweeted that yesterday directly at me and ended up deleting the tweet, so I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but I swear I heard the name Der Typhon as a Zombies map before in like a Reddit post last year, but we also saw Transit 1982 in that video as well, so absolutely hilarious, definitely worth a laugh, but without further ado, let's jump right into the video. What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and although the marketing for Call of Duty 2020 has been non-existent, and although we don't have an official price for the PlayStation 5 yet, it does seem like August will finally be the month when we get all of the answers that you've all been waiting for. Definitely stay tuned throughout this entire video. We have so much to break down in regards to Warzone Season 5, Treyarch's new game, and another PlayStation event, which should be happening in the next week and a half, which could finally have the gameplay we've been waiting for Call of Duty 2020. But before I jump into that, I wanted to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by damnedmods.com. They offer some very reliable Modern Warfare services for PS4, PC, and Xbox through the safest methods with quick delivery times. They're trusted by thousands of customers, and you can use discount code dkdynamite for 10% off your order. They offer some great and very quick Damascus services for any weapons that you want within Modern Warfare. Once again, their link is down below in the description. I also wanted to let you guys know that I've heard reports that apparently Project Zeus, aka Call of Duty 2020, is appearing in the files on Battle.net. So as of right now, Call of Duty 2020 has appeared on literally every platform. The PlayStation database, the Xbox Live Marketplace, the Nvidia control panel, and now Battle.net. So we are getting very, very close to something in regards to Treyarch's new game. But first and foremost, as you guys may have already seen, Infinity Ward sent out the first official teaser for Warzone Season 5 to content creator Nick Merckx, and in the footage they sent him, you can see the date is August 5th, which is of course when Season 5 does begin, and you can also see a helicopter flying by, and you'll hear a train in the background. I'm not sure what part of the map that actually is in the clip, but you hear the train, which does confirm the information we heard from verified insiders that a train is coming to Season 5 of Modern Warfare, and it will be similar to the train from Apex Legends. It should have loot on it, and the train could kill you if you walk in front of it. But there are also other teasers Infinity Ward has sent to other content creators, which I'll have on screen. If any new ones come out while I'm editing this video, I'll also pin them down below in a comment. But we have another teaser that seems like it could be hinting at a nuke going off. So I think the nuke event or the live event in Warzone will likely happen very close to the beginning of Warzone Season 5. You know, that'd be sick if on August 5th we finally get that live event in Warzone. If not, we'll have to see what the live event ends up being at some point later down the line. But we're almost positive that that nuke event should be opening up the new season of content. So I'm excited for this, right? There is so much potential with this crossover between the Black Ops and Modern Warfare storylines for this new rebooted universe. If this is a part of any type of Call of Duty 2020 marketing, or if this is similar to the marketing we will see for Treyarch's new game, this could be what one of TGR's sources meant by Call of Duty 2020's marketing will feel a bit unofficial. So what if instead of getting the usual cryptic tweets or, you know, seeing Treyarch post a video or something, we end up just getting content creators that get sent footage from Treyarch or Activision, right? It'll be a little bit different from the marketing we're accustomed to, but because of COVID, plans may have affected marketing in that way where that's the best they could do for some reason. They'll just send little clips to different content creators. You've seen that happen before with Zombies marketing back in Black Ops 4, where content creators wake up to, you know, a piece of a puzzle, right? And all the content creators come together and, you know, put their pieces together to form one big image. Maybe we'll get something like that, but this could be the start of that unofficial marketing we were hearing about. Maybe Season 5 won't even have a full trailer. Season 4 didn't even have a full trailer. We ended up just getting like a very short recap trailer of the story, and then we got like one new clip at the the end of price in the Verdansk plain. So who knows how this will happen, but again, we do know that the first week of August is about to be the biggest week we've had in a long time. I know the news has been slow lately for Call of Duty 2020, the PS5, but I shit you not, the first week of August is jam-packed with so much. Not only the beginning of Season 5 for Modern Warfare, which we'll definitely be covering here on the channel if it is related to Call of Duty 2020, but we have that Activision investors call to look forward to, right? On August the 4th, I believe. That'll be a ton of fun because there is definitely going to be quite a bit discussed about Treyarch's new game. We'll get to that in a second. But besides that, the big point here that was sent to me by my good buddy Revived is that Roberto Serrano, a reputable insider in the community, did report some breaking news just about a day ago that the next PlayStation 5 event is scheduled for August 6th, 2020, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. You can watch it on PlayStation.com, and this is supposed to be the event where we finally get the price reveal of the new PlayStation. It's supposed to be a state of play event. Not sure how long that's going to be, but we'll definitely be streaming that here on the channel. It seems like the first week of August is going to be filled with lots of streams, at least on my end, right? We have the Activision Investors Call, the beginning of Warzone Season 5, and of course, the new PlayStation event. So there's a lot going on, right? I wish this was spread out a little bit better, but it seems like everything is going to fall on the same week, literally back to back to back, 3 days in a row. But in terms of why this is even important to bring up in this video, right? This could finally be when we hear at least something about Call of Duty 2020, right? You know, aside from the information we will absolutely get from the investors call, they could take advantage and show a little clip or something or a title reveal. Best way to market this game as late as it is now is to show it during a big event like that, right? Get people really hyped up, get that energy building around the community by revealing Treyarch's new game during an event as big as a PlayStation 5 one, right? I cannot wait to see what they end up doing with that. But another huge point also sent to me by my good buddy Revived was in regards to the investors call. So as he actually told me, right, he wrote this out in paragraph form. He did say, so with the information we know, we have Crash 4 and Tony Hawk already announced, 2/3 of the big Activision titles releasing this year that Activision told investors last call are planned for this year releases. The other game is obviously Call of Duty 2020, and we know so far that COD hasn't been announced, but we know that Activision as a company wants to be able to freely talk about the new COD to keep investors buying stocks in the company. They wouldn't just say they have two greatly announced titles in Crash 4 and THPS, but not their biggest title, COD, before the 4th. It wouldn't make financial sense for the company because they need to keep investors happy. Investors would surely question why there hasn't been any word yet, even though they made sure in the last call to reassure that COD is looking great and set for release this fall. So my assumption is not only for us, the fans, but the investors have to know more about the game before the next investors call, which is scheduled for after Call of Duty 2020's supposed release. I just added that in there. So they would have only this last call to ensure investors that they are going to keep wanting to invest in COD's future with the franchise. So Revive put that together, right? And he actually posted a video, which I'll have linked down below in the description, where he discusses this with my good buddy Perka. But Tom Henderson, the long sensation himself, actually replied to that, right? He actually went ahead and first quote tweeted his original tweet from June 14th about the bad news that COD's reveal is being pushed back into August. He quote tweeted it and said, with Warzone releasing on August 5th, this is pretty much confirmed at this point. Come on, Activision. But then Revive, of course, replied with that paragraph, and he then said, to be honest, mate, all Activision needs to say is that COD 2020 is on track, and that will keep investors happy. However, it'd probably be the best place where they mention COD 2020 isn't on track, if it isn't, but they have XYZ lined up to facilitate it. So it will be an interesting call. And I completely agree, right? If something is going terribly wrong with the game, they'll make it clear in the investors call on August 4th, and they'll say, okay, here's what's going wrong, here's how we're going to fix those problems. Because as Revive, made very clear in his paragraph, that is going to be the last investors call for Activision before the release of Call of Duty 2020. So that is the final time where they can make everything clear about Treyarch's new game. That's probably when they'll finally confirm that Treyarch is the main developer on the game itself, because they still haven't told us that. So there is so much happening, and I'm so damn excited about that. But Revive definitely made some good points, right? One way or another, they have to talk about this damn game on August 4th. And coincidentally, since Warzone Season 5 begins shortly after that, things are going to line up pretty damn well. I'm sure during the investors call, they'll probably also make clear that, hey, we have a live event coming up in Warzone. It may or may not be tied to COD 2020, and here's how that's going to work, right? We're going to compete with our competitor, which is Fortnite, in terms of Battle Royale, to bring the community a live event, which is something that COD has never done before. And also on top of that too, which I'm sure many many of you guys have seen, a lot of people in the community have been strike lately for talking about Call of Duty 2020 inside info, leaks, all types of stuff. Here's what I want to make clear to you guys. Be very careful with what you show in your videos. Don't show the Black Ops splash screen that was all leaked, right? Don't show the red door image. Don't show any official code from the files of the red door. Don't show anything that's risky like that, because you know what? Activision can literally still strike you for just talking about something, not even showing anything, but talking about something. I remember back when, we were hearing a lot of teasers from different content creators in the community that, Modern Warfare was going to be getting a battle royale. I pretty much put together all those clips of content creators teasing it, and I just talked about it, showed nothing on screen, showed no leaked images or code or anything, and the video ended up getting strike. Now, I beat the strike because the actual video itself didn't contain any copyrighted material, and the video fell under fair use and fell under journalism, right? I did nothing wrong with that video, but my point being is that Activision can literally strike you for talking, so be very careful with what you talk about, in your actual videos or streams, whatever it is you guys are doing. My main issue with this is that since there's no marketing for this game, as of right now, if there were no leaks, we would know not a damn thing about Treyarch's new game, which to some people, that's fine. Some people are okay with not hearing anything about a game until very close to release, so that there isn't like, a 6-month gap between an announcement and an official release. I understand that, and I totally respect people that don't want to listen to leaks, they don't want to hear about any inside info. I fully respect that. But just imagine if we didn't hear anything from insiders, we would know nothing about the next COD, and we're almost at the end of July now. So just imagine that. But my thing is, right, leaks right now are almost a core part of Call of Duty, which I don't agree with, and I hope that actually stops when Treyarch's new game comes out. I hope that the marketing just goes through the roof on par with Black Ops 3, so that there's actually things to talk about that don't involve, risky subjects, that are subject to false copyright strikes, right? I just really hope things change, because the marketing, as I said before, was great during the Black Ops 3 days. Even before that, it was still great, but it was at its peak during, Black Ops 3, so we just need to go back to that, right? But it seems like Activision has a new approach with how they're marketing their games, right? They realize, hey, other games are saving millions of dollars on marketing, and instead they're just doing like surprise drops or dropping a short teaser and then dropping said content the same day instead of doing, build up with trailers and all this other stuff. So I get it. From a business standpoint, I get why they're doing it the way they are now, but if they're going to do it that way, somehow prevent leaks from happening, right? Hide things in the files better, do something better, do something better in terms of development so that, leaks don't get out as easy. But I do understand, because of COVID, that devs are working from home, so I totally understand how, things are leaking a lot easier these days. So, this year gets a pass. But hopefully going forward, when Treyarch's new game releases and beyond that, hopefully we get consistent marketing so the leaks aren't a part of, core Call of Duty marketing at this point. But the thing is too, we've heard from a lot of verified insiders that apparently Activision has a list of people that they're okay with leaking certain pieces of content for their game, talking about leaks and such, which to me is terrible. That's an awful double standard. Hold everyone to the same standard in that case. Don't have people on this like special list that are able to show, the splash image or the red door image in their videos, but then strike smaller channels for doing the same thing. That is complete bullshit. Hopefully that changes, but excuse my little rant in this video. I just wanted to make that clear to you guys who've been wondering what's going on with, the leaks around the Call of Duty community. But that is about it. This has been DK Dynamite. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everyone.